Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. Today we got another episode of your Columbus Blue Jackets franchise mode, as today we got a big episode as we're heading into round 1 here in the year 2025 up against the New Jersey Devils. But before we get into this action-packed episode, I'd like to just say, if you are new to the channel, make sure to slap that subscribe button and hit that like button as well. That'll be very much appreciated, boys. So let's get into this puppy, as we're going to be heading up against the New Jersey Devils in the first round of playoff action, which you guys all know what happened last year. We made it into the playoffs, put up a very respectable record. This year we put up a way better record than what we have ever had before. I'm pretty sure this is one of the best records the Columbus Blue Jackets have ever seen, and it's, you know, probably to say that this is the best Columbus Blue Jackets team we have ever seen in franchise history. We put together a pretty strong team, and I'm pretty confident in this team with how deep we are and just how bloody good we look. I think we can go very deep. We picked up Chychrun at this year's past deadline, making a huge deal picking him up, and he's been pretty damn good. 11 points in 20 games. I'm excited to see what he'll do in some playoff action. He hasn't got a lot of playoff experience, which most of this team doesn't. A lot of this team does not have a lot of playoff experience, but we do have Patrick Hornquist, who was great in last year's playoff run there with the Pittsburgh Penguins. I'm excited to see what he will do, but instead of me babbling about this team, we're going to be looking into the New Jersey Devils. Now, this team is a pretty scary looking team. They have Jack Hughes and Nico Hischier. They have a very weak defensive core, which I think we could take easy advantage of, but their offensive core kind of scares me still. They got Tomas Hertl, A2 Radu, Jesper Bratt, Alexander Hall, Nico Hischier, Jack Hughes is also there, Nolan Foote, Michael McLeod, Orlando Lowe, Cole Lind, Jesper Boqvist, and Boris Kachuk. That rounds out their offensive core, and it's a pretty strong offensive core if you ask me. Especially their second line is very solid, and it's up to where we have it. Their top 6 lines up with basically what we have, but they have Jack Hughes and Nico Hischier, and these guys have went very deep before. When they went and won it in 2023, they were crazy good. So we know that these guys, when they're in the playoffs, they could rip us apart. Defensively, Adam Pelech, Rasmus Ristolainen, Ryan Murray, Owen Powers, Sami Vatanen, and Ty Smith. It's a very deep defensive core, but they don't got the greatest defensemen in the world. Of course, they got Alan Pelech and Ryan Murray that we got to worry about, and Ty Smith. But, you know, Sami Vatanen, Rasmus Ristolainen, we could take hopefully advantage of. They're not the strongest defensive guys. And then their goaltending and Frederik Andersen and Cal Peterson. Definitely not the strongest goaltending duo as well. So we got a good goal scoring offense. They got good goal scoring. They got a great offense. I think the biggest thing is that we got to play very strong defensively. I think that's our biggest thing. And also, we got to figure out what we're going to exactly do for our starting goalie now, because Adin Hill was our starting goalie last year for the play, or I think it was Mackenzie Blackwood, because Mackenzie Blackwood did put up a really good season this year. 906, 274. Definitely not as good as last year. Adin Hill, he put up a 905. I think we have to trust Mackenzie Blackwood. I think we got to throw him up against his old team. He had a pretty good, respectable season with a 906. He was not bad in the playoff run that he took New Jersey on, and I know he wasn't that great last year, but we were facing the Philadelphia Flyers, who seemed to just non-stop have offense. It was nuts. So, boys, I'm just going to believe in this team. Mackenzie Blackwood will be the starting goalie. We're heading off to Nationwide Arena in Columbus. Let's go, boys. I want to give the fans something to cheer about this playoffs, all right? I don't want to just get absolutely pummeled into the ground like we did last year by the Philadelphia Flyers. So, first period, 1-0. Christian Dvorak, baby. Look at that. Christian Dvorak, our man, gets a huge power play goal. Our free agent, or our trade deadline pickup. And when we also picked up Chychrun. Second period, 3-0, baby. Jordan Greenway with 2 big power play goals here for the Blue Jackets. And we just keep on producing, baby. That's what I want to see. I want to see this team play a very powerful game. And McGrotto, baby, gets a big one there for the Blue Jackets. We're up 4-0. He sure adds one there on Blackwood. But Blackwood, yeah, I know you're not facing a lot of shots tonight compared to Anderson, but you're making the saves that you need to make, as we have kept it to a 3-goal lead, and we will finish it out with a 3-goal lead as we win 4-1 in game 1. Dvorak gets it all started, and in Greenway, was just absolutely nailing it into the back of the net there on the power play. And also McGrado gets an even strength goal as well with Bjorkstrand. So great start to the playoffs here. Game 1 we win against the New Jersey Devils, but that's only the beginning, boys. It's only the beginning here. Game 2 against the New Jersey Devils at Nationwide Arena. We just need to continue playing good. That's legit what we need to do. Just continue on playing good. First period, nothing in the first period. 11-8 for shots. It's a pretty even game right now, all right? So, Mackenzie Blackwood, keep playing big for us. Let's see something from Laine, Captain Bjorkstrand. Let's go here, boys. Second period, 1-0. A2 Ratu gets a big one there on the power play. They're finally shutting us down a little bit. And that's the scariest thing that I'm worried about is if our offense just goes quiet, it could be very, very scary for us. So, come on, boys. I'm going to probably take a timeout if we're not able to score here pretty soon. And Boris Kachuk gets a big one. Yeah, boys, we're only at the beginning. We can bounce back if we don't win this game, but we gotta get at least maybe a goal in the back of the net. Get Patrik Laine going, get that first line going. We gotta just get everyone going right now. So just keep playing hard, boys. We're not playing a bad game. It's only 2-0. We got a lot of time to come back in this game, so I'd like to see a little bit of something here tonight. 4 minutes left, and we're not gonna see anything. No, it doesn't look like we're going to see anything. My timeout did not work. It did not work. We don't want to literally take a look at the goal score. And we'll get on to the next game. We lose 2-0 there. We're going to be heading off to Prudential Center there in New Jersey. So just need to have a bounce back game. Right? We're in New Jersey. You know, we gave them a lot of momentum with that shutout win. So we just got to come back and hammer them back in. Right? Like what we did in the game 1. Game 1, we played really, really well, and we got to play like how we did in game 1. So, first period, 1-1. Nico Hischier, Christian Dvorak gets the first goal of the game again, right in that greasy spot in front of the net. That's what I like to see here, boys. Second period, 4-1, not what I wanted to see. Bratt, McLeod, and Ty Smith, they are just lighting up Blackwood right now. Not what we want to see here tonight, man. Now that kind of leaves out. McGrado gets one big one there. And Texay gets another big one there for the Blue Jackets, making it a 1-goal lead for the New Jersey Devils. All we need is 1 goal here, boys. And Zach Werenski, baby, gets a big one there for the Blue Jackets. But then Nolan Foote gets a big one there for the Devils. And they just, dude, Blackwood, bro. You couldn't make a save for me. You couldn't make one save for me near the end of that game. Oh, I think we got to change it up. Blackwood, you've been good, but you got the 2 losses, and that means it's time to change it up. It is time to change it up. Maybe it's our goaltending that we need to change up. Like, maybe that's the biggest thing that we need to focus on next. It's just Blackwood we locked up for a decent amount of time, and Adin Hill's still got a year, and we still have a no-trade clause on both of these guys. That means we would have to trade them to top teams in the league. That would be pretty difficult to do. So, boys, Adin Hill, you're going to be getting the next start. We got to get Laine going. This is the biggest story, is that we've not been able to get Patrik Laine going at all here in this first round. So, I think we're going to throw up McGrado. We really can't do anything but for that. Unless we want to throw Ken Johnson instead as the centerman. Because maybe Liam Foudy is just not being that guy. And then we could do McCann, Foudy, Greenway, or Bjorkstrand. And then I've been liking this third line, or the fourth line's been decent. We could stick Texay with McGrado and Greenway, and then we'll do full goal. We'll see how Ken Johnson does. See if we can maybe get him going up on that top line. Chikrin's not doing very well. We'll throw Pesce alongside of Chikrin, and then Werenski alongside of Peeke. Larson and Skjei have been doing very well with that limited amount of ice time. So let's go again, boys. Game 4, we need a bounce back win. We cannot take another loss. Adin Hill is the starting goalie. We changed up the lineups a little bit. Kent Johnson up on the top line. We need to see something here, boys. We need to see a little bit more juice right now. Come on. First period, 1-0. Andrew Peeke gets a big goal there for us to start off the game. That's what I'm talking about from the point. He gets up on that top pair and it gets us a big goal. Second period, 3-1. There we go. Greenway and Bjorkstrand. There also Hurdle gets one there for the Devils, but we're up 3-1. So now we just got to lock down defensively and play really good. Adin Hill, please give me a good game, buddy. That's all I'm asking for here tonight, man. All I'm asking for. Another big power play here for the Devils. A big power play. We kill it off. This young team keeps taking dumb penalties, and we're going to learn. We learned it last year that we can't be taking dumb penalties like that. and we got to stop with that. So we still hold on to the lead, but we really forced our Peeke to really kill off a lot of penalties near the end of that game. And Chychrun and Kubel taking really bad penalties. Same with Pesce taking a cross check. But Greenway keeps adding to that goal scoring total. Bjorkstrand gets a big one. He had a hot night tonight, getting another big 2 assists for the Columbus Blue Jackets, as that puts his total up to 5, and we tie the series up at 4. So this is a close one so far, boys. No OT. It's like the typical Columbus Blue Jackets tradition this year. We don't go a lot to the OT. We usually finish it off in the third period, or otherwise in the first. But the series is tied up at 2. Now it's the best of 3, and we gotta play our best game. We're going back to Columbus, and we gotta play our best game here tonight going back to Columbus. We can't just play around here when we're going to New Jersey. We gotta bring our A game. So come on, boys. Just keep playing the way that we've been playing. We've been playing a really solid game. So again, let's bring our A game tonight. Let's go out there and just run and gun. And I'd like to see a little bit something from Laine right now. First period, 1-0. A2 Ratu gets a big goal there for the the Devils. Not one I wanted to see. Second period, 3-2. Fogle gets a big one. McGrado also gets a big one there. And Pesce. Those are all big guys. I wanted to get some big goals. McGrado as well, but still nothing from Laine. Alexander Holtz also gets a big one there to kind of make it a 1-goal lead here for the Blue Jackets. So come on, boys. We got to play a really solid, good game here in the third period. We got a 1-goal lead. They kill off that power play. The Devils do. And we gotta keep playing good. Adin Hill makes some big saves, buddy. You're facing a lot of shots tonight. They look like they're looking for something to power play, guys. Good kill, boys. That was a beautiful penalty kill, and we go up 3-2, boys. That was an insane game. Lots of shots thrown out there. McGrado, Laine finally gets an assist, but he's been very, very quiet in this first round against the Devils. But big win there, and that's the big offensive contributor right now. The young rookie there in Retro McGrado. 5 points in 5 games. The young rookie stepping up big time here for the Blue Jackets, giving us our 3-2 series lead. Could we win our first playoff series since what, like 2019, 2018? 2018, something like that was our first ever playoff series win. Can we get our second playoff series win in franchise history here in Prudential Center? So let's go here, boys. Can we finally pick up our second ever series win in a franchise? So come on, boys, let's go. First period, 1-0. Kent Johnson, baby, gets a big goal there for the Columbus Blue Jackets to start the game off. Second period, 2-1. Peeke Subban, Warren Fogle also gets a big one there for the Blue Jackets as we head into the third period. This is a big one here for the boys. And looks like they have Peeke Subban, so that means they're missing out on a bit of defenseman right now too. So we just got to hold the lead here, boys. Adin Hill, continue playing big. You've been absolutely crazy ever since we put you in the back of the net. And then Alexander Holtz gets a big goal there for the Devils, as it looks like we might be heading off to overtime. And yes, we will. We'll be heading off to overtime between the Blue Jackets and the New Jersey Devils. This is going to be a tight one. Alexander Holtz with a huge one to tie up the game, and now we're heading off to overtime. So let's head right into this between the Blue Jackets and the Devils. Alrighty, so here we are, the Blue Jackets and the Devils. Game 6 overtime. If the Blue Jackets win, well, we get to go on to the next round and send the Devils on home. And I don't think the Devils want that. What a chance there for Patrik Laine. So remember, quick shifts. That's the biggest thing. I just want these guys out there for 2 minutes, change them up. I want to try to keep these guys nice and healthy out there and keep them in shape, because that's the biggest thing with these guys right now, is keeping them ready to go. And if Laine is not wanting to produce, then we got to, you know, switch things up as much as possible, right? So that's the biggest thing. So Foudy, McCann, and Bjorkstrand, I'd rather have that first line up against the second line up against the first line anyways. They're just better defensively sound. What a great chance, but we block it off. So now let's move it out as Peeke sends it up, or I think that was Pesce, or that was Peeke. Peeke's been playing alongside Wewenski. Pesce's playing up on the top pair. Come on, hard on him, Bjorkstrand. Holtz, he has a good jump. Nice push off the puck there, number 6. Keep battling there, buddy. Continue to battle. Good job. Let's go, Foudy. Foudy sends it up to McCann. He's battling. He gets picked off, though, and it's sent right back into the zone. Peeke picks that one up. We got to change up the lineups here. Once we get it up, we'll change it off to the third line. Get McGrado out there. Send it. Take it yourself, Bjorkstrand. Oh, nice. Take it to yourself, to the front of the net. Good chance there, but They nice little save there. Hurdle over to Brat. Brat gets blocked off. Sends it in the corner. I think this is either McGrotto or this looks like Greenway having it now. Battling there in the corner. Vicious battle. Hurdle gets it now over to Subban. Subban over to Murphy. Murphy over to A2 Rad2. Good chance here as now it's intercepted. And now the Blue Jackets, they have a chance. Oh, it's almost a breakaway. Subban, he turns it over. What a chance there for the Blue Jackets, but it was turned over. What a chance. Greenway battling for the puck, trying to send it in as Texie, I think that is. As they get it in now, they're looking. Greenway, what a chance. And a big save there by Anderson. There for the Devils. And now Subban, he has it now. Yeah, they get that first line. Oh my, no! And we're heading off to a game 7. Oh no. Not what I wanted to see. As the Devils, they beat us in overtime. They come back. And they gave up a valiant effort. They wanted to stay alive here tonight. And that just shows us that we weren't ready. We weren't ready for that win. So, boys, you got to prove that we're ready for this next win here, guys. Like, come on. That was not the best game that we put up. We could put up a better game than that. So, let's go here, boys. Game 7. I'm not giving you any more of a pep talk, but you guys know you are ready to go. This is your time to shine. So, let's go here, boys. First period, 1-1 to start the game off. A2 Rat2, Jared McCann. We're going to simulate the rest of this game. 12-12 for shots. It is dead even, so come on here. Second period, let's go here, boys. We got to play a lot better than what we're playing. Zach Rowensky on the power play, baby. That's what I'm talking about. We take the lead. Power play here for the Devils. And Jared McCann. Oh my God, he gets another goal. We're up 3-1. Jared McCann is red hot tonight. Jack Hughes, he gets a big one as my door's starting to open. But this is a close game here, boys. It is close. 3-2 heading into the third period. Adin Hill is making some big saves right now. 27 saves already heading into the third period. And we need you to keep making some bigger saves for us right now, Adin Hill. And Jack Hughes gets a big one. I might as well not even say anything with Adin Hill. Yes, Ub Kubel gets a big one there. The fourth line gets a big one there for the Blue Jackets. It is a so close. Dvorak gets one there as well there for the Blue Jackets. It is a close one, 5-3. It is a close game, but I think we'll be able to take it as the Blue Jackets win their second ever series in franchise history as we beat the New Jersey Devils. And hopefully this becomes a norm as a franchise where we win our first round and we actually win series as what a series. This was a collective team effort. You know, one guy that I didn't see a whole lot of producing from was Patrik Laine, but it doesn't matter. We won the series. And now we got to go up against our I got to say our rivals right now in the Philadelphia Flyers. This is my mental rival, and I think it's the team rival. This is a team that whooped our ass last year, and this is a team we definitely don't want to lose to again. So let's take a look at everything before we end off the video. Take a look at all the stats, and this was one player I was concerned about massively was Laine. But the guy was setting up people. 6 assists, and I would like to see him produce a little bit more. But he did have 2 power play points, and he did have 6 assists. He wasn't scoring at all, which is a bit concerning. That really is for me. It's a bit concerning. But if we could get that line going a little bit more, the sky's the limit for that line. But Retro McGrotto was the real big player for us in this playoff series. Really was. Making his playoff debut, and he's already up almost a point per game. Bjorkstrand as well, having a very good playoff series. Same with Texie, Greenway, Dvorak as well, what a pickup he's been. Defensively, Zach Rowensky's been putting up some big goals in some big times. Brady Skjei as well, playing alongside of Larson, bringing a very good defensive pairing between the both of them. And Adin Hill was nuts. Mackenzie Blackwood did put up a 9-12 save percentage, but Adin Hill won the 3 games to win us that series and only lost the 1 time in overtime and had a 931 save percentage. He was absolutely nuts with the Blue Jackets, making some big saves at big times. I'd also like to take a look at the rest of the trade or the playoffs. To see how well the Philadelphia Flyers did in the first round, and they took themselves to Game 7 as well, so they're going to be tuckered out coming into this upcoming series against us as well. But the biggest concern that I have is that they do have a new, lethal player there in Bobby Brink. Bobby Brink had an absolute insane season there for the Philadelphia Flyers. We've been watching him all season long there. 48 goals this past season, and already has for this past playoffs, and he was pretty good in the last playoffs as well. Just wasn't as recognizable as this year, as he almost had 50 goals. So it is a player that I'm a bit concerned about going into this upcoming series, because this is a team that could absolutely light us up offensively, and it seems like they're always able to. But this is a team that's very deep, have a lot of offensive weapons, and it makes me a little bit afraid because of what they did last year. Their depth is crazy good, especially offensively. They definitely don't got like a superstar in their offensive core, but where they do, they got it in defense. Provorov, insanely good defensively. Philip Myers, insanely good defensively. Devon Toews, insanely good defensively. Dmitry Orlov, not bad. Cameron York, and then Nick Leddy. This is a very solid, good defensive core, and it's still very scary. And then you have Carter Hart. Adin Hill is playing a little bit better than him right now, but it's going to be a tough series no matter what for the Columbus Blue Jackets. And honestly, I'm pretty excited to see what we'll be able to do against the Flyers in the next episode. But for right now, guys, I'm going to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys all in the next one. Adios, amigos.